Side's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Muhammad. Tries again, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Freak dishes to Korver. To the right side. Fires it up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He's got 27 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. He doesn't get the second one. For Chicago, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 31 points for Freak.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Bulls have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Love kicks it to Noah. Dishes to Butler. Shot from free throw range. Sherman. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Now here's Freak. He's got 31. Whiteside a screen. Freak kicks to Whiteside. Again, the Heat good for 2.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Heat running away with it, and will return shortly. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see. Miami making a change here. Freaks checked in. Launches a 3. Good on the shot. Freaks got 34.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And for Miami, Freak in at shooting guard. Scola out there with Smith. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Ennis in at the point guard. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Freak. It's good, the assist that time from Ennis. And it's 37 points for Freak.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Gasol kicks to O'Quinn. They set the screen. Bulls moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bolar. That one rolling around and rims out.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Scola passes to Ennis. Freak with it. Gasol covering. Freak kicks to Scola. Unloads. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he's good on the first of 3.
All day.
And he's good on the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And he nails the third. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And he gets the bucket. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Stripped away. And here's the break. There's the pass to Muhammad. No one near him. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Freak kicks to Smith. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Freak. Feeds to Smith. Freak with it. Just 4 to shoot. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Villar with the rebound.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Out left to the wing. Pass to O'Quinn. From 10 feet out, it's Chicago with another bucket. And here's Freak. To the paint, here's Scola. Soft touch off the glass.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And Chicago shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Muhammad, the pass to Villar. Muhammad dishes to O'Quinn. No good from 11 feet. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Freak, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Tony Snell. And both free throws good from Freak. Here's Butler. Now Love. Sherman covered by Smith. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Butler's got 23 points.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And the basket by Scola.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Now here's Muhammad, guarded closely. Kicks to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Here's Freak. And a big-time jam right there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
That one goes. Count.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ballard. He dishes it to Love. That's tipped and stolen by Freak. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
Miami with the ball. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith kicks to Freak. The dish to Korver. He feeds it to Freak. Clock at 6. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And stolen by Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Freak. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
All right. You guys know who you got? All right.
And both free throws good from Freak. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I guess however many games we have left on the schedule, boys. That's an answer. Hey, I might even get 2 triple-doubles in one game. I don't know if that's possible. I'll probably do it. I'm going to call it a day. Double, triple-double.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he could turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2.